Hey everyone, I'm coming to you today to talk about the Saddlemen BR4100 tactical backrest bag. It can also be the passenger seat of your motorcycle bag. I have a Goldwing 2023 Touring and it fits perfectly, even with the gold strike passenger armrest. It almost is like designed just to fit in there. For me, it doesn't quite work as a backrest, but if I were to put a pillow in this part right here, I do think that it would reach my back. Maybe for taller riders, it would, be more of a backrest for you. But if that's what you're looking for, know that you would probably have to put some stuff right here to reach your back. So let's dive into the bag. So it has tons of MOLLE on it. So this is the straps right here that the MOLLE system that you can go onto right here as well. Up here, there's 3, and then up at the top, there's some on each side. And then it comes with these 2 straps, also with a rain cover. Okay, so it goes over the top. It comes with backpack attachment, which I have found that this does not work well at all. This is such a huge bag, and it just doesn't sit on your back right. So maybe in the comments, you guys, if you've used this bag, you can tell me how you're making it work, but it has not worked for me, which is fine because I didn't really plan to use it that way. And then it also comes with another strap, and this one is meant to be going backwards, like towards around a backrest or towards your luggage rack. I actually don't use this in my application, but it is there for you if you need that. And one of the concerns I had with this bag is when you're motorcycling, you really need a way for it to be rainproof. And so I was worried with the way I have it strapped that it would not even let me use this bag, but I was wrong, and I am so pleased with how I strapped this down. I actually use the passenger handrails, and I use these 2 D-rings right here on the top. And I put them in here and I strap them to the handrails, and it cinches down, and it's almost perfect just with that. But then what I do is I take some rock straps and I attach them to these right here, and I go backwards onto the back part of the handrest for the passengers. And so that helps it from going forward back, and this helps it from, doing this. You have many pockets, which, aren't really, they're not amazing pockets, but they can fit small things. Definitely this would fit like a water bottle. If we put in some first aid stuff in here, sunscreen, stuff like that. This is exactly the same on this side as that. And then you have these 2 little pockets, and this actually does use up space inside the bag. So, if you're trying to pack down inside the bag, I'll kind of pull that out so you can kind of see it just kind of goes in. So there's my hand in there. So that's about as far down as it goes. So, I could definitely see, you could put some gloves or a hat. Yeah, not much, you guys can tell me some other things maybe you would put in there. Maybe give me some good ideas. Okay, but the biggest thing that I just think is amazing is how much space is in here. It is insane. And I'm gonna show you some things that I put in there for just like a day trip to go somewhere, or even if I am trying to utilize this bag for stuff for camping. So I'm just gonna show you some stuff, and I'll be doing some reviews on some of these items. I've already done one on these chairs. So definitely check that out if you haven't seen that. These are great for putting on the motorcycle. Even without a bag, these will fit in your side bag or in, a backpack. They're great. So I have one for my husband and myself, okay? And then I have a solar panel. It is the Goal Zero Nomad 50. So this works really well, and I use it with my Yeti 200X. But they don't have these anymore. But it would work with newer items. I just wanted a really small one, and they actually don't make these anymore, which is really sad because they're really light and small. So I'm gonna show you this, I'm gonna say is like 18 inches long. I'm not 100% sure, let's see. This right here is 14. So yeah, I'm thinking this is probably about 18 inches long. So I'm gonna put this in here. okay? So let me see how I can show you guys this. All right, so you see, like, I got that in there and it fits perfectly, and in fact, there's still space right here, okay? And then I also have these Nemo tables, and these are, this one will actually tell me, these are 19 inches long, so those are, these are really nice too. I'm gonna do a video on these for you guys. So then I've got 2 of those so that both my husband and I have one. Okay, so there's those. And then what I do is I utilize this side space right here for this one. And then I pull these over, and then I use the side space. I'm gonna push it up for a second. I use the side space for this one. Okay. And then I put the Gold Zero in there, so I'll push it over for you to see once I have those in there. And then I also have the cord in case I can, the solar panel isn't working out for us, I can also charge it with my charger somewhere. And then I also have one of the venti fans, which this is an amazing fan, which I'll also be doing a review of for you guys as well. This is an oscillating fan that also, you know, rises and is like a floor fan. So freaking awesome. Okay, so right now I've got all that stuff in here, and yet I still have more space to pack stuff. And you know, my thoughts are, this is going on my passenger seat, which a passenger is typically going to be, you know, at least 80, 90 pounds, you know, as a kid, but probably more likely like 150 pound to, you know, 180 pound person. So I'm not really worried about this weight because that's the weight that would have been on there anyway. And so you can see that I can close up the bag, and the logo actually goes towards the back because it's meant as a backrest bag, so people behind can see the bag or the logo. So then that goes over the top, and then it gets cinched down. And then I would probably put a rock strap over the top just to really ensure that this bag does not go anywhere, this rain cover. One thing I failed to mention was all of the D-rings. There are so many. So there is one here, same on the other side. There are 2 here on the top, right here and here. And then on the bottom, there's also a ton. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D-rings. So, I mean, there is no way that you can't get this strapped down on your bike. So again, the size is what's the point. If you have a smaller bike, it might not be for you. But if you do have a touring bike, this is awesome. The last thing is kind of the back of the bag. But this is where the rainfly is supposed to be stored. But I mean, it's not that big. So if you wanted to use that for something else, and like one of the things that we were concerned about is that this would make it to where it would not sit in the seat well, but it does. The seat does not, the way that the seat is, this does not prevent it from fitting in there, like fitting in your seat and coming too close to the rider. So definitely don't let this make you fear that it won't work. And then I also keep this additional strap in there. And you see right here where it hooks onto, it has the 2 clips, and so then this would go either around, and then there's this one too, that actually this one goes around the backrest, and then I think this is the one that can go and hook on to your luggage rack. All right, so that is the bag. And like I said, this strap supposedly is supposed to come and be on, I want to say this D-ring right here. I'll show you guys, like, this is why I want someone to comment and tell me if they're like, no, that's not where it goes. Because like, there's no other D-ring except for like way on the bottom at the back. Actually, no, it's not even there. It's to the side. So this is the only one I can think of. And so if I put this So like then this would go on these D hooks right here, these little hooks. So if I go and try to put this on my back, I tried, it was really horrible. It's not very easy to use. All right. Ah. Okay, so you see, like, I'm sorry, but it just ends up like sitting on your back. Or, I don't know, it's just not right for me. So I will not be using those. But again, if you've used them and you think they're awesome, please show me how, because hey, I'd love to be able to use anything that it gives me. All right. So definitely let me know in the comments if you have any questions. But I will be right back to show you how I get it strapped onto the bike. All right, so I'm at the bike. You can see the bag on the bike. And like I talked about with the Gold Strike passenger armrest, it like hugs it perfectly. So it's almost like it was just designed to fit in there. If you go back to that back bag that, initially I was really concerned about, it would not fit. It fits fine. There is more storage back there that if you wanted to, you could get, a small tarp or a chair or whatever. The only thing is there is still a little bit of a gap right here. So you would still probably want to cinch it down so you didn't have any surprise on the road. We are going to be using the passenger handrails to strap it down. And then if you look at the seat, this is where it comes up behind your butt. And you can see this is flush with that back part. So it does not get in your way at all. And then these bags just kind of go on either side of you and they really don't get in the way at all. I don't even feel them touching me. So we're gonna be using the 12 to 42 inch rock straps. I've got 2 of those. And then we're going to be using the ones that came with the bag. I'll now be showing how to strap it to a Honda Goldwing Touring 2018 Plus. If that's not interesting to you, thanks so much for watching my video, and please like if this video was helpful to you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take one of the straps that came with the bag. This is the one that has the hook and then the clip. So the first thing is this top D-ring right here. I'm going to put the hook on it. And then I want this clip facing towards me. And then this other side, I'm going to go over and then around this passenger grab rail, come behind the armrest. I'm going to clip it in. Again, bring it all behind that armrest, and then I'm going to cinch it down. And these come with ability to manage the rest of it. And then I'm going to go around, and then now it won't flap in the wind. Okay, so that's cinched down nicely. And then the second tie down for this side is going to be with the 12 to 42 inch rock strap. So first I'm going to take the part of it that's just the clip and the ring. Okay, and so then I am going to come through from the top, bring that in. This D-ring at the top of this bag right here. And then I'm going to bring the clip through the hole and then come down like this. So you can see that's now on there. And then the other part of it, not the part that cinches down the strap, but the other side, I'm going to, there's a D-ring down here. I'm going to go through that D-ring towards the bottom of the bike and then come backwards. I'm going to go behind this strap, and then I'm going to hook on to the back of this passenger grab rail, and I'm going to pull forward, and then I'm going to clip in, and then I'm going to cinch it down. That's one side done. So I'm going to go over to the other side now and do that, and I will show you once I'm done what it all looks like. All right, so I have them all tied down now. So this one, nice and tight, so you can see it is not, I mean, it shakes a little, but it is not moving. So I've got it there, and then that strap back there. So it's now on here. You can see, again, you've got room back here, but you see I'm like pushing. There is the ability back here, there's that clip that's down in the middle over here that I showed you earlier, that you can use the third clip and come back and like attach like here. I'm not gonna do that because my whole point is that I want the rainfly to be able to just go right over this. And if I have a strap coming back this way, the rainfly will not come down appropriately. So it fits just perfectly on that passenger seat. I think it's great. Thanks for watching my video on the Saddlemen BR4100 tactical bag. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. And if you found this video helpful, please give me a like. Thanks.